right, we'll start with questions for Leah Hartman. Please go ahead.
Awesome. Well, Leah, it was your first career start today. How big was that for you just coming in? You've had great performances over the last few games. And I know it was a little bit of a disappointing outcome, but how did it feel to start your very first game?
Yeah, it was an awesome feeling. I think, honestly, just in any form, like being able to get on the court and being able to play with my teammates is really the end goal. So, yeah, I really think that just having confidence in myself and continuing with that, regardless of my position, is important. So, yeah.
Obviously, tough loss today, but we've been talking about it for the past 2 weeks. You guys finally got the students back in the stands today. Looks like you guys have a little bit more energy coming out of the gate. How was it having them back in the stands?
Yeah, I think it's awesome. I think just having energy from everyone really adds a lot to the game, especially compared to like last year, and not having anyone in the stands just compared to having people this year. I think it's made a big difference for everyone, which I think helps out a lot.
You had 2 big threes tonight, obviously hit a few other jumpers. Do you feel like when you're on the court, a big part of like how you can help the team is just not only just making shots, but being ready to shoot and keeping like the defense honest and like always just being ready to shoot when you catch the ball?
Yeah, I think that me being out on the three-point line sucks some of the defense out, which creates lanes for other people to drive and to make plays. So I think that that's something that really contributes as well.
Obviously tough loss today, but it was the together we win game that every voice played before the national anthem. Can you kind of describe the feeling for the players about being able to do something like that?
Yeah, I think that our team especially is very aware and passionate about diversity and inclusion. So I think this game in particular and just everything that was done for the game really spoke to us a lot. So we really appreciated everything that was put together. It was really nice.
Anything else?
What was the halftime talk like going in tied, trying to keep you guys motivated as you got into the second half? Just what was the feeling like, and like just the talk in the locker room?
Yeah, we were really just trying to come out with momentum and start the third quarter with as much energy as we had in the first.
So I think for the first 5 minutes of the second half, you guys held Penn State without a point, but then those last 15 minutes, top of my head, I think they had 35 points, a lot more. Like, what did they do different offensively that really opened things up for them that kind of gave you guys trouble?
Are you talking about the third quarter?
Just like after like the first half of the third quarter, like the end of the third quarter and then the fourth quarter when their scoring really opened up.
I'm not exactly sure how to answer that.
That's fine. I asked the compliment.
All right, thanks, Leah.
Thanks.
Leah, you come this way.
All right, we'll start with an opening statement from head coach Joe McKeown, and then we'll go into questions.
Hard-fought game. Disappointing that we didn't come out with a W. I thought we played hard. I thought Penn State also played well, played hard. I thought we defended them. They just scored 90 points their last game. I thought defensively our game plan was solid. We just, again, we got out-rebounded, and I think we can't turn the ball over 18 times. We just can't. Well, that's not us, and we can't play that way in the Big Ten and expect anything else. So we got to, that's probably our biggest challenge is rebounding and turnovers. Now we had 20 at Michigan State. We have 18 tonight, and I thought we got good shots. We got good looks.
We struggled a little bit with the foul line.
Also is something that the really good teams, you got to take care of business. And we're young. We're a really young team. We got to find ways to get better while you're thrown into the fire, basically, and that's what the Big Ten is. And we understand that. We've been on the winning side of a lot of Big Ten games the last 3-4 years. So, we got to learn something from this. And I think the biggest thing we'll take out is, just be awareness and taking care of the basketball.
Hey, Coach, I asked Talia there just a little bit ago, and obviously her first start tonight, when you got a big theme for you guys, just been a lot of teams packing in, trying to make you shoot, was kind of the message to her, and the idea of having her in the lineup, she's going to be willing to shoot and just force the defense to close out, space out, stuff like that.
Well, I think she's, she's somebody, she's had a great year for us coming off the bench, and I think, she's earned opportunities to start, and really, maybe the greatest team coach of all time, Red Auerbach of the Boston Celtics, told me they give awards for being 6th player of the year and not 5th player of the year. And that's how important, that role is too. So, I really, I think whatever challenges we put in front of her, I think tonight she answered the bell really well. But I also like the spark she's given us, coming off the bench and scoring.
Anything else?
Just looking ahead, you guys are playing Maryland this weekend. What do you think are some of the focuses you guys are going to have going into that game?
Yeah, we go on the road this weekend. Maryland's a great team. Been a great team in our league since they came in. So, I think really we got to focus on us. So we just got to take care of the things that we're good at. We had a great game with them last year here. Went to the last couple minutes. So, I think we got to take care of the basketball, and you got to rebound against them because they'll come at you hard.
You mentioned taking care of the basketball, turnovers tonight. Even going back to the Ohio State game, I remember her call a bunch of turnovers there as well. What would you say would be your plan, at least at this point, for trying to improve on that moving forward?
Well, I think, I think what hurt us, and not to make excuses, is that, again, we're young. We haven't played a lot of basketball together, certain lineups. Just timing. People are open, we don't see them, and then we force the ball maybe a split second later, and that's where, in the half court and the quarter court where we've gotten hurt a little bit. And, we got to be a little more patient. We're trying to force a little bit. I think we're rushing a little bit. So, it's something we'll work on tomorrow. So.
Coach, you mentioned just the problems of rebounding, and you guys started even smaller than usual tonight. Courtney's a little undersized compared to most Big Ten centers. Other 4 starters were under 6 feet. How do you really fix that? Is it really just all 5 players then knowing they're undersized, committing to getting inside and getting those boards?
Well, I think it's 5 players rebounding, not just 1. And I think that's where, Penn State, 12 offensive rebounds. A lot of them were long rebounds. They weren't, right in the lane or deep in the lane. So I think they're the things we got to get: loose ball, long rebounds, especially when teams that are shooting a lot of threes. And you're going to have long rebounds. And, we are who we are as far as, size. And I think that's, hopefully that'll hold up for us as we get through the league.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, brother.